Welcome dear students to today's video on linear inequalities. Let us discuss exercise 3A in detail. The first question we have here is, an employer recruits experienced and fresh workmen for his firm under the condition that he cannot employ more than 9 people. X and Y can be related by the inequality. Let X be the experienced number of persons and fresh workers are Y. The key word that we have to make note of here is cannot employ more than, which means the inequality that we have to use is less than or equal to. So X plus Y is less than or equal to 9, which is option B. The next question is, on the average experienced person does 5 units of work while a fresh one 3 units of work daily, but the employer has to maintain an output of at least 30 units of work per day. This situation can be expressed as. So here experienced is 5x and fresh workers is 3y. So the key word that is to be noticed here is at least. So which implies that the inequality symbol to be used is greater than or equal to. The answer is option C. The third question we have is, the rule and regulations demand that the employer should employ not more than 5 experienced hands to 1 fresh one, and this fact can be expressed as. So we are given that experienced should not be more than 5, which implies X is less than or equal to 5. For every fresh person, that is Y is equal to 1. So we can rewrite this equation as X by 5 less than or equal to 1. And in place of 1, let us substitute Y. So we get the answer as X by 5 is less than or equal to Y, which is option A. The next question is, the union, however, forbids him to employ less than 2 experienced persons to each fresh person. This situation can be expressed as. So here the experienced is X, and it's given that forbids him to employ less than 2. That means X should be greater than or equal to 2. And Y is equal to 1, the fresh person. So for every fresh person, so Y is equal to 1. Similar to the previous problem we have worked out, this inequality can be written as X by 2 greater than or equal to 1. So in place of 1, we can write Y. So we get the inequality as X by 2 greater than or equal to Y, which can also be written as X is less than or equal to X by 2, which is option B. So the next problem, the graph to express the inequality X plus Y less than or equal to 9 is. So X plus Y less than or equal to 9 can be graphically represented by this line. And since the inequality is less than or equal to, and when we substitute the origin, we get 0 is less than or equal to 9 the statement is true. So we have to shade the region containing the origin. So the answer is option A. The next question we have is the graph to express the inequality 5x plus 3y greater than or equal to 30 is. Let us substitute 0, 0, the origin 0, 0 in this inequality. We get 0 is greater than or equal to 30. Let us represent it graphically. So this statement 0 greater than or equal to 30 is false. So the solution space for this inequality is on the opposite side of the origin. So option C is the answer. The next question we have is the graph to express the inequality y less than or equal to 1 by 2x is indicated by substituting 1, 0 in this inequality. We get 0 is less than or equal to 1 upon 2, which implies that 0 is less than or equal to 1, which is a true statement. Let us plot the graph now. Mark the point 1, 0. Since the statement is true, we have to shade the solution space as the region containing the point 1, 0. So option D is the answer. The next question we have is, here the graphical representation of 4 lines L1, L2, L3 and L4 are given. The common region shown in the diagram refers to. Here let us discuss a line by line. The first line L1 contains all the points opposite to the origin. Therefore, the inequality should be greater than or equal to. In line equation L2, we have all the points towards the origin. So, the inequality is less than or equal to. L3 is the side that does not contain the point 1, 0. So, it is greater than or equal to. And L4 is the side containing the point 1, 0 is shaded. So, it's less than or equal to. X greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0 should also be the condition. So option B is our answer. The next question is, a dietitian wishes to mix together 2 kinds of food so that the vitamin content of the mixture is at least 9 units of vitamin A, 7 units of vitamin B and 10 units of vitamin C and 12 units of vitamin D. The vitamin content per kg of each food is given below. The keyword at least is given in the question, which shows that the inequality symbol is greater than or equal to. And also should include the condition x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, the correct option is D. In the next question, graphs of the inequations are drawn below. The common region indicated on the diagram is expressed by the set of inequalities. And from the diagram, we see that the solution space that is shaded here are all away from the origin, which shows that inequality should be greater than or equal to. And the common condition should be x greater than or equal to 0 and y greater than or equal to 0. So the option is C. The next question is, the common region satisfied by the inequalities L1, L2, L3 and L4 is indicated by. Let us consider this graph. and mark the solution space for each line as per the question. So the common region is the region bounded by the lines so the right option is A. The next question we have the region indicated by the shading in the graph is expressed by inequalities. If you closely examine the graph given here, you can see that the line L1 contains the origin, so the inequality is less than or equal to, and the line equation L2 is on the opposite side, so it's greater than or equal to. It should also include the condition x1 greater than or equal to 0 and x2 is greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, the option is A. In this question, it's given that x1 is greater than or equal to 0 and x2 is greater than or equal to 0. So the region shaded is the solution space. The answer is B. The third question, the graph is given like this and the solution space is away from the origin. Therefore, the inequality is x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 1. Option C is the answer. The next question, the equation is minus x1 plus 2x2 is less than or equal to 0. This is the line x1 is equal to x2. So the given line should be a little lower. So this is the line x1 is equal to 2x2. Substitute the point 1, 0 in the left hand side of the inequality. We get minus 1 is less than or equal to 0, which is a true statement. So mark the point 1, 0 and shade the region containing the point. So option A is the answer. The common region on the graph is expressed by the set of 5 inequalities, which are line L1 represents x2 greater than or equal to 0, line L2 represents x1 greater than or equal to 0, and line L3 represents x1 plus x2 greater than or equal to 1. That is away from the origin. Line L4 represents x1 minus x2 greater than or equal to 1. That is away from the origin again. And line L5 represents x1 plus 2x2 lesser than or equal to 0 because it contains the point 1, 0. Therefore, the correct option is B. In the next question, a firm makes two types of products, type A and type B, and they make profit on each. Both types are processed on 3 machines M1, M2 and M3. Time required in hours by each product and total time available in hours per week on each machine are as follows. So the profit should be maximum. So the inequalities in these equations should be less than or equal to. And the common condition should be x1 greater than or equal to 0 and x2 greater than or equal to 0. So option C is the answer. The set of inequalities L1, L2, L3 and x1 greater than or equal to 0, x2 greater than or equal to 0 is represented by, and the graphs are given. Here all the three equations L1, L2 and L3 have the inequality symbol less than or equal to. Therefore, the solution space should contain the origin and bounded by the lines x1 greater than or equal to 0 and x2 greater than or equal to 0. Therefore, this is the region, that is, option B is the answer. Question number 10. The common region satisfying the set of inequalities x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0, L1, L2 and L3 is indicated by L1 contains the inequality less than or equal to, L2 contains the inequality less than or equal to, but L3 contains the inequality greater than or equal to. Therefore, the region bounded by the lines will be the solution space. So option A is the answer. This video is available in Tamil as well for the convenience of the students. Check the link given in the description and I button for an intro on this topic, linear inequalities. Thanks for watching.